Friends, in this video for Ayuthra Advisor, I am going to talk to you on recency bias in bull runs. In every bull run, we all want to own what is performing, right? You want to own all the rising stocks. But should you put all your fresh money on the rising stocks? This is a question which people don't ask themselves seriously enough. Why do I say this? You have a portfolio of stocks that are rising. You bought them when they were down, when they were attractively valued. But today, the stocks that are rising may not be attractively valued, right? They may be expensive or they may be super expensive, as many of the popular stocks of today are. But look around, and everywhere people will be recommending these super expensive stocks. This doesn't just apply to stocks. Go into any mutual fund research site and they are advising you to buy super expensive funds that own super expensive stocks. So, the tendency is to gravitate towards what is successful, because we think that if it has been successful so far, it will continue to be successful in the future. And this is true of every bull run. You look at what happened in 2008 or 18 or 2000, this is exactly what has happened. The institutional imperative works like this. People who institutionally give advice also get swayed by what is popular. It's natural for all of us to succumb to that popularity because it is coming to us from people whom we respect. But is it good for us? That's the question you need to ask, because we are going late to that party. We should have been in that party when the valuations were cheap. At that time, did the institutions who give us this advice offer it to us? That's the question we need to ask ourselves. And the answer would most likely be no, they didn't. So, they are coming to us in good times and telling us to buy a product or a stock which is already expensive. So, this is the curse of research. Research comes to you with the greatest force at the wrong time, right? And these are very intelligent people. They are not dumb. They are very intelligent people, but recency bias gets to the most intelligent people, because when they do a professional role, they want to look good in the eyes of society, and the only way they think they can look good in the eyes of society is by playing safe. And how do they play safe? They take the guys who are looking good to them, and in turn they present those products or stocks as great ideas. Okay? So, recency bias is viral, it's infectious, and it gets to the smartest of people. So, when you are on the other side, it is your responsibility to protect yourself from this smart advice, because smart advice is trying to play safe with you and it's actually not going to keep you safe. So, that onus is entirely on you. So, just saying that I read this in this magazine, I read this in this supplement, I read this on this website, or this person came and said this on TV doesn't lend any credibility. The only credibility should be sought by you, should be approached by you clinically, should be discovered by you by doing research on your own or by reading about that long enough and hard enough and pondering over it for reasonable time before you arrive at an informed decision. So, that is something from which there is no escape. These are times where recency bias is viral, it's worse than the worst virus, and you must protect yourself from this virus, because this virus is going to make you poorer when the tide turns. And we all know Warren Buffett's famous quote that it's when the tide goes low that we will know who are all swimming naked. So, I wish you a good swim, and I wish that you look good to your eyes and to the eyes of the world. Thank you for watching this video.